Today, we live in the great information age, and unfortunately, with a lot of information can come a lot of misinformation. In this video, I'm going to share the common fitness lies that we see on social media all the time. So, let's go. Alright, let's get into it. The first lie that you will see is quick transformations. As someone who's lost over 70 pounds, one thing I can say is this: it was not quick. It took me several months to do it. And even then, I still did not look like how I thought I would look like. And the main reason for that is because of all the transformations on social media. I had a false sense of what results I could get in that amount of time. I thought by 1 year I would be shredded and I would look amazing and I'd be huge. And the main reason for that is because I kept seeing these transformations on social media of people saying they lost 50 pounds in 3 months and they look great. And I should say this: those videos are definitely true. They did do that, but they are not giving you the full context of how they did it. The main reason why most people can lose weight that quickly is because they were fit to begin with. If I started off and I went on a bulk and I got a little bit fat, it will be a lot quicker for me to lose that fat because one, I'm already dialed in, and also the results I will get from that fat loss will look significantly better than someone who is new in the gym. If you're brand new in the gym and you lose over 100 pounds, you will not look that huge because you need to build muscle to look huge. And the main reason why these people look so good after their quick transformations is because they've been working out for years. They've been in the gym for literal years working out. And they just happen to bulk for a few months and they put on a little bit of fat. And so when they cut down, voila, they look amazing. While it is not a complete lie, they are just not giving us the full information. They're not saying, hey, I've been working out for 12 years and I went on a bulk for a year and now I'm gonna cut and I'm gonna look great. They don't say that. They just say, I lost over 50 pounds in 6 months and this is my results. That's what they say. So lies by omission. And definitely I believe it is not good for new lifters to see that. I don't think it's good for people to go in the gym and see those results, see these crazy results on social media and think to yourself, oh wow, if I lock it for 6 months, I'll look like that. You will not look like that. You will look good. You will lose weight. You will still look good. I've done it. I looked good. But I was not happy with the results because I thought I would look significantly better than I did. So please, when you see these quick transformations on social media, take them with a grain of salt. Ask yourself, how long has this person been working out? Keep in mind that were they totally new in the gym or were they just bulking? Always keep that in mind because majority of the people you see making these quick transformations, they have a history of working out. Even if they just fell off for a few months, maybe someone was working out for a while and then they fell off, then they come back. Muscle memory is a thing, and so their results will look significantly better than a totally new person who's never touched a weight in their life. So please keep that in mind. Quick transformations, while they are true, they are just not completely honest. And that is definitely not something you should expect for yourself when you first start joining the gym, when you start your weight loss journey. That is not a result you should expect. What you should expect is that yes, you can look like that eventually, but you'll have to put in a lot more work and it's going to take a few years to get there. And that is okay because if it was that easy, everyone would do it. If it was that easy to look impressive in 6 months, 7 months, everybody in your gym would be looking like that. But that is just not the case. It takes years of effort and actual working hard to get those results. Just don't expect them too soon. So the second lie that always comes up on social media is hormones. Look, if you are following someone or you see a video on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and the person is talking about weight loss, you don't say anything other than calories in, calories out. They are just talking nonsense. If you want to lose weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit. No amount of hormones, not being on your period, nothing that insane will stop you from losing weight. If you are eating 1,000 calories every single day, it is impossible for you to not lose weight because it is an energy deficiency. You don't have the energy to gain weight and you don't have the energy to maintain where you are right now. It is literally impossible. So if you see anyone talking about my hormones are the reason why I can't lose weight, or they're giving you any other reason besides telling you you are not in a deficit, they are lying to you. They are trying to sell you something. They are just trying to appeal to people. Because what I've noticed that people want to be coddled. People don't like the truth. People think they are special. People think they are so different, that their situation is so completely different from every other human in the world. And that's the reason why they're not losing weight. If you are not losing weight, you are not in a calorie deficit. Maybe you're not tracking your food correctly. Maybe you're not burning enough calories. So if you are not losing weight, go back to the drawing board. Make sure you're tracking every single thing to make sure that you are losing weight. Okay? If the scale is not going down in any significant way, you are not in a calorie deficit. No hormone will stop that. No sickness will stop that. If you are eating in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. There are conditions out there that will make it harder for you to lose weight, but those conditions, they do not override calories in, calories out. That's what it comes down to. They may make it harder, but as long as you keep going on the deficit, you will lose weight. So please keep that in mind. Calories in, calories out. That's all you need to lose weight. All right, the third lie that I always see on social media is these what I eat in a day videos. Have you seen these videos of these women who are saying, this is what I eat in a day to stay shredded? You see them eating like 4,000 calories. They're going out, they're having all these crazy foods. And you look at them and like, you're that small and you're only eating that much? What they are not saying is they don't eat like this every single day. Trust me, I love food and I eat a lot. And on some days, I go completely ham. What these people are not telling you is that this is their cheat day or this is a refeed day. They're just saying this is what I eat in a day as a fitness girl or as a fitness guy. And you see them eat like 4, 5, 6,000 calories. They're going to McDonald's, they're having ice cream, they're eating all these crazy ass unhealthy foods. And you're thinking to yourself, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing? I'm eating like these low calories and I don't look like that and I'm working out. No, the reason is only eating like that once in a while. It's a refeed day or it's a cheat day. And that's why they can eat that much on that day. The problem with these, most of these, if you realize, is that the people are just not being completely honest. They are not lying. They're actually doing what they're saying in the video, but they are just not completely honest. They are omitting information. And this can cause a lot of harm to a lot of people. Because it's easy to be demotivated and say, why am I eating like this? I'm trying to lose weight and I'm eating like this, but look at this girl. She looks amazing and she's eating like 5,000 calories a day. What the hell am I doing? And you have to realize that no, she's been on a deficit for a very long time and then she's just refeeding on that day. And then the next day she won't eat like that. They don't eat like that every single day, but they're not telling you. And that honestly to me is a lie. The fourth lie that I always see on social media is supplements. Are supplements helpful? Yes. Do you need supplements? No, you don't need supplements to see results. That is definitely a thing I always see on social media where people say you need to be on creatine, you need to be on protein powder, you need to be on Turk, you need to be on this ashwagandha, you need to be on this. You don't need to be on any supplement for you to see results in the gym. The supplements are useful, the supplements are helpful, but you don't need to be in them. You don't need to be on protein powder. If you get enough protein in a day from just regular foods, which honestly is what I recommend, if you can get enough protein without having to rely on protein powder, then you are doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Protein powder is meant to be convenient when you can't hit your protein goals, right? It's meant to be more of a convenience thing. But if you can hit your protein without relying on supplements, then do that. You're perfect. It's great because you're getting essential micronutrients with the food you're eating. So focus on that, right? Creatine, honestly, very, very, very important. You want to be on creatine, but you don't need to be on creatine. You don't need to be. And honestly, some people don't even feel the effects. And while myself, I do take creatine, I'm not even sure if it is actually working because I went off it for a few months and I was still fine. So you don't need to be on any supplements for you to see results. If you think the reason why you're not seeing results in the gym is because you think you don't have enough money for supplements, then that is definitely just not true. You do not need supplements for you to see results. All you need is to just make sure you're eating good food and you're eating high protein and you're training consistently and you will see results. These three things are all you need. If you're training hard and consistently, you are eating whole foods and you're focusing on a high protein diet, that is all you need. You will see results no matter what. You don't need any supplementation to to help you. And honestly, I prefer not to be on a lot of supplements, because think about it like this. Supplements, you would have to take it for the rest of your life. That's what you have to deal with. You have to say, can I take this forever? Creatine, I'm on creatine, and honestly, yeah, sure. Creatine is the one thing I can say, yeah, sure, I can do this for the rest of my life. Other than that, I am not on any other supplements. Unless a doctor recommends me to be on another kind of supplement, then fine, I'll take it. But I don't need to be on anything else other than creatine and honestly the protein powder, right? I'm on protein powder because it's convenient for me, okay? But you don't need to be on all these things. You don't need supplements for you to see results in the gym. You don't need them. Just get good sleep, train hard, eat good food, eat high protein, you'll be fine. The last lie, well, more I should say a myth that I see on social media is you need to be shredded to be healthy. Look, being shredded is great. You can see your abs, you can see veins. It feels kind of nice depending on where you are, right? It feels good depending on where you are. But you don't need to be completely shredded for you to be healthy. It's actually the opposite. It's like you don't need to be overweight to be healthy. We know this, but you don't need to be shredded to be healthy. The more shredded you are, the more unhealthy you'll be, right? This is why bodybuilders, after their shows, they always gain some fat back and they are not overly shredded. Honestly, the perfect amount of leanness you want to be at is about 12% to 15%. That's where you want to be. 12% body fat to 15% body fat. If you're a woman, just add 10% on top of this, so 22% to 25%. If that is your percentage of leanness, that's your body fat percentage, then you are perfect. You are healthy. Your body is working as it should. Honestly, yeah, some people can go down to 10%, 11%, but to maintain that is going to be a whole lot of effort. I personally believe it is easy to maintain a 12% body fat year round. Anybody can do it. It won't tank your hormones, you won't always be hungry, and you can still enjoy nights out with your friends and family, and you can eat whatever you want. As long as you work out and you're mindful of what you eat, you should be fine. So yeah, man, these are the 5 lies that I always see on social media. Social media is a great tool. I'm on it all the time. But make sure you take the information you get with a grain of salt, and make sure you always do your own research so that you don't make any kind of mistakes on your health. Your health is very important. The information you take, go out, do more research, make sure it is legit before you do those things. Consult with your doctor if you have to. Do whatever you can to make sure that you are as healthy as humanly possible. So what lies have you guys seen on social media? I'm curious. Drop your comments below and I'll see you guys in the next video.